Globally, we generate 2 billion tons of waste every year. Roughly one-third ends up in landfills and one-third ends up in the environment or is burned. There is a severe lack of funding for waste management. With the health of billions of humans and ecosystems on the line, how can we solve this massive challenge? Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR, where product producers pay for the waste they generate, is a funding solution that has been implemented in a quarter of the world's nations. But conventional EPR has a few challenges. It usually focuses on funds for waste recovery, not on the expansion of infrastructure. Also, most EPR schemes take a decade to implement. EPR is often too little and too late. KOLEKT has a solution. We have created a self-balancing system between collectors, recyclers, product companies, and governments. Let's consider the country of Garbagia as an example. It has one recycler that recycles 1 ton and a producer that generates 3 tons of waste per year. There is an imbalance in waste supply and demand. With conventional EPR, the fees are collected into a PRO fund. Once recyclers submit their paperwork, maybe 30 days later the recyclers receive their EPR fee payments for the recovered waste. However, since there are no EPR funds for more infrastructure, the capacity problem will remain. Also, the conventional system pays recyclers but seldom waste collectors. Collectors are not sufficiently incentivized to recover recyclables. With the KOLEKT-EPR system, the producer must declare its products and waste materials. An example fee of 10 cents per kilo is charged. Producing 3 tons of waste, the producer pays the $300 into its EPR account. Meanwhile, the recycler and collectors use the KOLEKT Traceability app to monitor the materials traded. The KOLEKT app issues one certificate representing 1 ton of recycled material. This certificate is audited. It is unique, there is proof of sale, and the app's data to prove purchase and recycling. Because there is not enough processing capacity, the producer can only buy one certificate for $100. The $100 are paid to the recycler and collectors, leaving $200 in the EPR account balance. These $200 are used to match with private sector waste infrastructure investments or waste reduction projects. So, while $300 were paid in EPR fees, with the added highly incentivized private investments, the processor can now expect to receive $500 in total. The investment will radically scale up waste recovery capacity and reduces the amount of waste generated. With the increased capacity, the recycler and collectors can now process the waste supply, and the market is in balance. The balancing nature of the system also works if there is too much capacity. The price of certificates traded will drop, even though the EPR fee per kilogram stays the same. The market will adapt accordingly. KOLEKT facilitates an ecosystem that not only pays recyclers, it can also pay directly to collectors, even if they have no mobile phones or bank accounts. For 0.5% of EPR revenues, we build a tech-enabled solution within 1 year, generating more funds to help solve your country's garbage. Let's build the ecosystem together. There's no time to waste.